Yeah，我们来从 Hi Aaron 开始。等一下，我们来从 Hi Aaron 开始。还是我们要重新写一次诗啊？It starts from， 好，我们从 Hi Aaron 开始啊。You can use skip button to fast forward those texts you have already read. Hi again, Aaron. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Aaron. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And next year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here or hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between, say, Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki falls back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Aaron always giving his best as long as he's having fun. He helps. He helps me with busy work without me even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Still relax because your room is so messy. It's distracting, and you almost set your house on fire at once. Is that so? 我觉得我需要一点水。I need a little water. Need a little water. Yeah, need a water. 放在这好了。Oh, you two are really good friends, aren't you? 待って、是这个，走开啊。I might be a little jealous. How come you and Aaron can become good friends too? Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems obviously into the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, you even bought something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What did I do? Oh, I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches in her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. 哦，小篇作品，它是一个短篇作品。要看别人的中文版，先看别人中文版，有些字如果不看别人中文版就不知道在讲什么。它是一部小篇作品，所以就算像你这种不常阅读的人，它也会吸引你的注意力，它也会让你保持专注。And we could, you know, discuss it if you want. 如果你想要，我们也能一起讨论之类的。How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even peeked out the bush. She sees I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I definitely read this. I 觉得我非常高兴的接过这本书。I enthusiastically 这字真的很难念。I enthusiastically take the book. Well, you can read this at your own pace. 待って。I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Saori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for his chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is remaining around in the closet. Man. 然后这边就开始告诉我们说现在是谁了，对不对？ Man, it looks like no one wants to be brawler today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some book you gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I closed my eyes and ended up listening it on Saori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna see really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. 你家这边怎样？好了，清掉了。Why？ 为什么会有灰尘？ The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know. We just needed a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing over, nobody will come in the first place if this a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the things to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Saori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Good thinking. Let's see. 鼻刷流出来拉肚子，又不好意思，这样子都是你啦，吐出卫生纸。Natsuki would love to do that. Natsuki would love to do that. Oh, you're right. Natsuki makes the best with cakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested. 这不是你提这该不会是你提案的理由吧？ Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. 杯子蛋糕能激活我的创造力哦。Club Cassie listed， 杯子蛋糕确实可以的，哈哈哈。I'm hungry， 我饿了。Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the embedded cell. I find myself smiling. In the end, Celery is still her usual self, but therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Celery can put her mind to things and make them come in life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her to get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Ugh! I open my eyes to find Celery's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Hey, sorry. Wait! Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're standing on my legs again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You need to get your sleep to eat. Don't say that so loud. Don't say that so loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see Monica overheard. It's true, bro. 但我说是对的啊。Yeah, I know. 知道。You're always looking out for me, Celery. 你知道都在关心我呢 ，Celery. It's what I do best. 这是我最擅长的。That's a problem. What about you? 这就有问题啦。你自己呢 ？You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. 你比起你自己还更关心我呢。You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? 你不也是要每天睡过头吗？Not every day， 不是每天。That's not very convincing， 这一点说服力都没有。How many days this past week do you gotten up on time？ 这个礼拜你，不然说这个礼拜你有几天准时起来的 ？It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefits of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Celery, it's written all over you. Huh? Celery glanced around at herself. How is this written all over me? You were clear in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. Oh. I run my fingertips down the side of Celery's hair, trying to straighten it out. Oh man, you really need a brush for this. 天哪，你至少要梳个头，你至少需要一把梳子啊。My hair is just really hard to get right. 我头发很难打理嘛。I won't fall for that. Man, you need. 没有跳，他只是跳一下，他只是闪了一下，他反而不是把对话跳过，他闪我，笑死，闪屁呀！There's more than just your hair. Look, your brow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I tried to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you mean? And you don't even keep your blazer button up. Seriously, Celery? Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Huh? That's for me! That's super mean! Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I stopped to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does this kind of thing. Don't say that. You make me You make me feel weird, Polly, stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this, aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. What is this? What is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this even fit you properly? It's did when I brought it. 我买的时候它还挺合身的啊。If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it didn't fit you anymore. 你如果把扣子扣上了，就发现这件外套根本就不适合你呀。What are you smiling about? What are you smiling about? 你在笑什么？ It means my boobs got bigger again. 这意思我胸部变大。Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so what does it feel strange to see Sailor's blazer button of that dress? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sailor hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew, that's so much better. Sailor puts her arms out and twirls around. So, if I keep it unbuttoned, I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all this embarrassing thing. Huh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, your focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we three are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so. So maybe you would come wake me up in. So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sailor. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. 我们这一页就先存它好了。OK， 就这样。然后后面也会那个嘛。Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the points with Rose now? Yeah! Ara, I can't wait to read yours! Yes, Sam. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sally still thought a way to retrieve her point. By the way, do you remember to write a point last night? Yeah. My reaction ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration in since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you write someone to share with? I can't wait! Sally and Monica enthusiastically pull out their points. Sailor is our weakest rate of loose leaf torn from a spherical notebook. 反正就 Sailor 跟 Monica 快乐、充满热情的拿出他们的诗。Sailor 呢，就是从 Sailor 的很明显就是从一个笔记本上直接撕下一张纸写的诗。On the other hand, Monica wrote her in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly complete as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my point first? 我要先给谁看我的诗了呢？反正今天是 Sailor 就对了。How about Monica? I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my point, so I want her to know I put in efforts. Hi, Aaron. Having a good time so far? Having a good time so far? Oh, yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestion for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off than just going with the flow until I'm all settled in. Anyway, want to share your point with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Aaron. We are all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll learn to get past soon. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my point. I like this one. I like this one. 你什么都喜欢，我感觉我其实什么都喜欢的样子。我个人是感觉你好像我好像写什么都喜欢的样子啦。I like this one。哎，反正就我把诗给 Monica。哦，我喜欢这个。It makes me think of something that I really would like。真的想到莎士比会喜欢一些东西。Is that so? You and Sally are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. 你跟 Sally 是真的是好朋友，我不意外你们会有些这些共同点。Well, we may be good friends, but Sally and I are actually really different. Well, let's maybe in case. Maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. 但或许你们俩妹之中会有你没想过的共同点哦。The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it different way, it ends up being more similar than you would think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get by reading your point. You sure you're not reading it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sally's writing has kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sadness too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I would love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find a kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or something. Anyway, do you want to read my point now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims it's not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. Clean out the point area to read. Outside point area to continue. 墙上的洞. It could have been me. See the direction the sparkle approaches. 不可能是我的错。你看，墙上有一个洞。A noisy neighbor, a boyfriend, and me know I wasn't home. I never know I wasn't home. 是吵杂的邻居呢，还是一个生气的男朋友呢？我不知道，毕竟我当时不在家。I peered inside for a clue. 为了找到些线索，我往里面推它。No, I can't see. I real blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's late. My tiredness, already started with a permanent copy in the midnight image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't bright, it was too deep. Sketching forever into anything. A hole of infinity choice. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. 是在说看的人是我吗？往内窥视的人是我吗？不，我什么都看不到，我感觉我要瞎了，就像太阳留在了底片，就像阳光留在底片上一样。但这一切太迟，就像被曝光底片一样。但这也太迟了，我的眼睛，我瞳孔上已经留下了一个毫无意义的影像了。它只是一个小小的洞，它没有很长的亮，只是它太深了。它没有很亮，但它太深了。深到可以包容一切，这是一个充满无限选择的洞。我发现，并不是我在往里开始，我是在往外看，我不是在往内看。我这才发现，不是我在往内，我没有在往内看，我是在往外看，而他才是在另一边的他是在往内看的人。So what do you think? It's very freeform if that's what you call it. So sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for the feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of points have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some of empathy recently. It's been influencing my points a bit. And empathy? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming out strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you just get a big dark puddle of ink. So don't just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who should I theory? Really stare at the points. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Sorry, I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my body to words. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. What do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Oh, so is that bad? No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. She buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? It's just that there are specific writing habits that are really typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on that. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try public matter, and that Brown fits it the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changed. Her stamina is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just writing them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit fast. Fast? How? Yes? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. So, it's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I would love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily and is that a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Those under the lines. 为什么他写的跟托尼卡字词差不多啊？The tendrils of my hair illuminated beneath the amber glow, bathing. It might be this one. The last remaining street light to help withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sticking blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, cleanse breathing air of the present but living in the past. The lights flickers, I flicker back. What did I read? 我到底读什么？告诉我好不好 ？What did I read？ 我需要解释。Please give me an explanation. 请给我一个解释啊！我不知道在读什么啊！救我 ，Yuri。I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. 我其实不太懂他的意思。Oh, well, I just don't read scripts very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Oh, that's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even for a short, it was really descriptive. This wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mean. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about the ghosts at all, Aaron. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. Remember that the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place to converge, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. Wow, that's a lot more settlement, putting it that way. I hadn't ever thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long how you pick up on this scene too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. I'm counting on you. Who should I show my point to next? Theory. Oh my goodness! This is so good, Aaron! Huh? I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer! Sorry. You must be serious overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez, Mary's opinion were way more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your point, it's not just a point, it's an error point. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. Yes, you're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy that you wrote SWAT. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Oh well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Aaron. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Try new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much is missed of her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you're reading my point too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear Sunshine. 哇，这音乐好轻快啊。Dear Sunshine, the way you glow from my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, make me not the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But on my bed, I want breakfast. 我喜欢这个Sorry. This is just a guess, but did you wait until the morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Oh yeah, I didn't mean to say that it was a bad point. It came out nice. Or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah, especially the last line. I meant eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. That was so much fun. Morning class the best. Oh yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best point ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Natsuki.啊，靠腰，算了，把你遮掉了。Natsuki. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. 跟我对你这种人所期待水准差不多。 That's a little blunt. 有点糟，你这样讲有点过分了。
Well, excuse me. It's not that I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your test. Do you want to guess, Max?
你想被我揍是吗？还有 pass.
Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you like it.
Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can rest. Owls can seek. Chickens can run. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it.
Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks the writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it took small ways of wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then make it for flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect it less from youngest one here, youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not. I decided to armor her with that best comments. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more straightforward than I anticipated. It's as if anyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they are just being nice, there's no way my points can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all, I sighed. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Saori and Monica happily chatting. My eyes stayed on Yuri and Natsuki. They gently exchanged sheets of paper, sharing their respective points. As they read in tandem, I watched each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrowed in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiled sadly.
What with this language? Oh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returned the points to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy. Oh, thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute?
Did you compliment me the symbolism of something? It's clear about the feeling of giving up. How can this be cute? I know that. I just miss the language, I guess. I will try to say something nice.
Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Saori liked it, and Aaron did too. So based on that, I gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I have spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Aaron liked my point too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki's silence stands up.
Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member Yuri. That's not what you just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Aaron appreciated my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you less full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is Sarah okay?
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Aaron started showing up. Natsuki, that's a little. That doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned toward me as if they just noticed I was standing there.
She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it.
If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't be happened in the first place. What's the point in making your points also convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out of at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Aaron. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive personal language. It's the only way to convey complex feeling and meaning in the most effectively. Avoid that is not only unnecessary limit yourself, it's also waste. You understand that, right, Aaron?
Well, how did I get checked in this in the first place? It's not that I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be. 如果你问我谁喜欢谁的事，就是，当然 Natsuki 啊，我选 Natsuki。Yuri, you're really talented. Well, but Natsuki has a point. I think that I read my plan in attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. It's that the reader's imagination take over, and Natsuki's point did a really good job at this.
Yeah, it did, didn't it? Aha! Shows how much you know. That's not.
Natsuki, I think that's enough.
Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me.
Natsuki's voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing, and sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Celery is nothing but vigorously. Yes, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice getting caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that, barely audible. Yuri. Yuri looks at me dejectedly. What a face like this, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean anything she said, so you don't need to feel beaten either.
Well, Hey, it's not like you need to apologize for me, Aaron.
Natsuki takes a break.
The thing about...
Natsuki glances around the room.
Would everyone stop staring at me?
Unsurprisingly, Natsuki had a harder time with his flashy boast. Sayori and Monica look away.
Anyway, the thing about you both, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all.
Sayori, Natsuki looked away, avoiding her eyes contact with anyone.
Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri.
Sayori!
I'll go make some tea. Huh? I was just trying to help.
I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder.
Well, now that we're past that, everyone's read each other's points, right? I hope this was worthwhile for everyone, especially you, Aaron. And to be honest, it's a nice change to pace from the lazy around we're going a little to use too. So
my join the club was responsible for running atmosphere.
No, not at all. There's still time before we go home. So we're all relaxed for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature classes in the classroom. So maybe you can take the chance to pick a book of the songwriting. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica. About what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. Of course. Well, I guess that's why you are the vice president, Sayori.
In the end, from Monica's right, being in literature club probably means I can spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing points? It was a lot of fun. Well, I would say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Aaron, how about you?
Yeah, I will say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with anyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your points will turn out even better.
I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of points everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Aaron, ready to walk home? Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go.
Sayori winks at me.
It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent that much time together. I can really say I'm not enjoying it either.